Hey, good evening, everybody. That is you three, Sheila, Letty, and Maria. Good evening, you three. I'm going to do a couple political songs. Colors on the street, red, white, and blue. People shuffling their feet, people sleeping in their shoes. But there's a warning sign on the road ahead. There's a lot of people saying we'd be better off dead. Don't feel like Satan, but I am to them. So I'll try to forget any way I can. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 I see a woman in the night with a baby in her hand under an old street light near a garbage can. Now she puts the kid away and she's gotta get a hit. She hates her life and what she's done to it. That's one more kid that will never go to school, never get to fall in love, never get to be cool. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 We got 1,000 points of light for the homeless man. We got a kinder, gentler machine gun hand. We got department stores and toilet paper. Got styrofoam boxes for the ozone layer. Got a man of the people says keep hope alive. Got fuel to burn, got roads to drive. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Oh, oh. All right, that was Neil Young, "Rockin' in the Free World." That was written in 1989, and I actually read where he was on a tour around the world, and they were about to play in Russia, but the Soviet Union blocked them and said, nope, they canceled the concert. They wouldn't let him in. And so one of his bandmates said, well, I guess we'll just have to keep rocking in the free world. And he liked that phrase, "rockin' in the free world." So he wrote a song about it. He refers to a couple George Bush speech points because he was elected president when the song came out. And when he says, "Don't feel like Satan," but I am to them. That was when the Ayatollah of Iran called us Satans. He felt America was a Satan. And so, anyway, there's different references. So I'm going to do another political song, though. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. The sun comes shining as I was strolling, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling. The fog was lifting, a voice came calling. This land was made for you and me. In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see my people. And some are grumbling, and some are wondering if this land's still made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yes, this land was made for you and me. So that was a song by Woody Guthrie called This Land Is Your Land, and that was written in 1940. And it's very interesting. You know, I'm sure some of you might know that songs, music, and artwork, they have copyrights on them, right? So you can't just play someone's song and record it and then sell a bunch of music. You have to pay royalties to the people that own the trademark. And trademarks, copyrights are good for many, many years. So some songs that don't have a trademark, which means anybody can record them, would be songs like the Psalms. I don't think the Psalm writers got copyrights on them. And that would also be Christmas carols are so old. Some of them are so old, and some of the hymns are so old that there's no copyright. So those are songs that you can play and record and not pay anybody money. But songs like that have been done in the past 100 years, most of them have copyrights. And so I thought it was really funny because I was reading the copyright on This Land Is Your Land. And what happened was Woody Guthrie got a copyright on it. He got a copyright on it, and for only a certain number of years. But he wrote this on his copyright papers. He says, "This song is copyrighted in the United States under seal of copyright number 154085 for a period of 28 years. And anybody caught singing it without our permission will be mighty good friends of ours, because we don't give a darn. Publish it, write it, sing it, swing it, yodel it. We wrote it. That's all we wanted to do." So I just thought that was very funny. This guy from the South saying, hey, if you're going to use our songs, we don't care. Go ahead. But anyway, this song, This Land Is Your Land, it was kind of written as a response to the song God Bless America, which Irving Berlin had written. But it was very, God Bless America was so patriotic, so red, white, and blue. And Woody Guthrie felt like that was it was just too innocent sounding, too virginal. And so he wrote this as a response to God Bless America. And because he felt that many in the U.S. were not feeling blessed at all. And so he wrote it for the underprivileged. And this song really at its core is about inclusion and equality. A pretty important thing these days, as it was in 1940 as well. So anyway, those are a couple political songs I decided to do, Neil Young and Woody Guthrie. But I'm going to do a song, if you'll bear with me, from this last weekend's Easter production. So I don't know if you saw the Easter video that we did. And so it was a lot of work that went into it. And it's kind of hard to watch it myself because I get really critical of things and of this and that. And anyway, you're never satisfied with your work, I think. And so anyway, that's why software companies have marketing departments. Because if the programmers were supposed to sell and market their own programs, they would never release them because they would say, oh no, there's bugs I have to fix. But no, you have marketing people that say, no, we'll release it and then we'll just fix those bugs in the next release, which we'll charge for, by the way. And the programmers are like, what? You're going to charge for fixing my own bugs? Okay. So anyway, I digress. That's my feeling about software in Silicon Valley. Okay, I'm going to do a song now. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I want to do the song of Job. And I like that song. And, a lot of people, I won't say a lot of people, some people don't know that Job is not historical, okay? It's a book in the Bible that is not historical. It's out of the genre of a wisdom book. And so that would be like Ecclesiastes and I think Proverbs and the book of Job are the three books of wisdom. And they're meant to they're meant to give us some wisdom into some of the greater eternal questions that come to us. And so the book of Job is dealing with the eternal issue of unmerited bad things happening. So when unmerited bad things happen to good people, I mean, they don't only talk about the converse, like what about when good things happen to bad people? Because that happens as well. But so the book of Job deals with that one question. Why is God unfair? Why does he seem unfair? And so it's really a question that I think every human being is going to be faced with at some level. And if they don't believe in God, then they'll just say, well, it's just bad luck, I guess. Bad luck? Sorry, it's bad luck. It just happened that way. So anyway, it's a question that we all struggle with, every believer and non-believer as well. So here we go. There was a man named Job. He had everything a man could want. Money, wealth, and power. He was the greatest man around. He was the richest man in town. No equal could be found. Job was the greatest man around. And every morning I would pray to sanctify my family every day. If there is any evil in my heart, Lord, take it away. Your Honor, this man Job, he seems like quite a guy. I can tell he's your favorite, and he's the apple of your eye. But give me a chance to put him to the test, and I'll show you he's just like all the rest. He's selfish, he's prideful, his loyalty's topsy-turvy. If it please the court, let me show you that at the core, he's just unworthy. It's easy to honor you out of abundance, but tell me what happens if you take away his sustenance. You think this man Job is the greatest in the human race? Take away what he has, and I'll bet he curses you to your face. And then that very day, a message came that all he owned was gone. That was not the end of what went wrong. What happened next was even worse. It must have been the devil's curse. He took his children away. A storm came from far away. They all died that very day. Naked from my mother I came. One day I'll leave the earth just the same. He's given and he's taken away. Blessings to the one, praises to his name. Objection, objection. You keep bragging about Job the diplomat. That Job does this and Job does that. But why don't we go a little deeper? Let's probe and see where he's really at. Okay, I'll admit, he might be harder to crack than I thought at first. But take away a man's health, and that might be the worst. Fine, I'll spare his life, and I won't hurt his wife. Besides, I'll need her and his friends a little later to share their advice. That'll cause some strife. And as his body failed, he was overcome with boils and pain. His suffering might just drive him insane. He tore his clothes and shaved his head. He even wished that he was dead. Still he refused to cry. He began to wonder why, but still he praised God on high. And in his suffering, his friends came by to try to explain the events that happened and all the reasons why. And even his wife came by, his only ally. And she could not identify why his pain had seemed to intensify. And she said, yes, this is what she said. Who am I to try to explain or justify? And I don't mean to imply that you're not a good guy. And I would hate to make things worse and lie. But maybe, just maybe, you could possibly, perhaps, curse God and die? Maybe there's lust in your heart unaddressed. Maybe your temper comes out when you're pressed. Maybe you care too much how you're dressed. You only do good when you're blessed. Maybe you took his name in vain. You're feeling the pain. You're going insane, trying to hide the stain. So we'll sing one more refrain. Objection sustained. Just curse his name and die. Is there any justice from this great God above? Is there any justice? Is this what he calls love? Can anyone adjust this? Shouldn't we discuss this? Show me what trust is. Explain to me your justice. Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? When I hung the stars of every constellation? Every sunrise is an act of my creation. It's for you, it's all for you. Who are you to question my call? I am the creator, the maker of all. I see every sparrow that falls. I am your Jehovah Shalom. I will never leave you alone. Oh, that was the song of Job from our little Easter production that we did. So that's why we had other people do it, because they didn't mess it up. But anyway, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with it. It got me actually listening to, I have this CD. Yeah, a CD, it's a little round thing that you used to put into an old machine. Sometimes you can put them in your car still. But I have this old CD of, it's called the Easter Anthology. It was something that we did at Cornerstone many years ago, and it took different songs from past Easter plays. And so I was kind of listening to it, and there was this one song that I did. I wonder how if I could do it now. I'll just do a part of it. And it was a scene where the Roman centurion is looking for Jesus. And so we had this whole little thing about where the Romans come out with their swords, and they sing this little song like, there's a crowd of people there that are following Jesus. And so they're like, they come out, break it up. We are the Romans, and we're the ones who set the law, and all roads lead to Rome. I threw in that little line there. And then this Roman centurion comes out, and he points his sword at Jesus and says, "Are you him? Are you the one they call the Savior?" And he sings this song to Jesus. I'll just do a little quick part of it. I have a servant whom I love like a son, and at this moment he is dying. I've come to you with my sword in my hand. Behind this armor, I'm just a man. And my sword can do nothing for me now. No, my sword can do nothing for me now. I have the power under Caesar's mighty reign. I give an order, it is done. You have the power, I believe, to heal the world. Just say the word, it shall be done. For Caesar can do nothing for me now. The empire cannot help my servant now. Kingdoms rise, kingdoms fall. In this world and beyond, you're Lord of all. Okay, didn't know I was going to do all that. Yeah, that was I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called the Centurion Song. But yeah, all about how the centurion came to Jesus. Remember, he had authority over all these people. And he said that if I say you go there, you go do that, it gets done. But I believe that if you just say the word, that the one whom I love that is dying would be healed. Because he believed that Jesus had authority. And of course, Jesus says, never have I seen such great faith. No, not in all of Israel. This Roman centurion. Okay, where am I? Okay, here's a non-political song I'm going to do. And it's a non-Easter song. I'm not going to say it has super deep lyrics at all. But you might need to interpret it. It's possible it could. It could. Yes, you believe. Help our unbelief. Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be there by 4:30, 'cause I made your reservation. Don't be slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together, till the morning brings my train, and I must go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee, flavored kisses, and a bit of conversation. Be late. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railway station all alone. I'm feeling low. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming. Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be there by 4:30, 'cause I made your reservation. Don't be slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. Take the last train to Clarksville. Okay, here's a song for you to guess. Let's see if Letty can get it within 10 seconds. No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, with you. No matter what you do, I will always be around. Won't you tell me what you found, girl? Ooh, girl, I want you. Knock down the old gray walls. to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. If you would give me all as I would give it to you, nothing would be, nothing would be, nothing would be. No matter where you go, there will always be a place. Can't you see it in my face, girl? Ooh, girl, I want you. Knock down the old gray walls and be a part of it all. Nothing to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. If you would give me all, then I would give it to you. Nothing would be, nothing would be, nothing would be. No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, with you. Ooh, girl, you, girl, I want you. Ooh, girl, it's you, girl, I want you. Okay, who got that right? It's by Badfinger, and they did do a song called Blue Eyes. Oh, now you say you got it. Okay, right. Oh, was that Badfinger? I hit it, and it took a long time for it to come up on the screen. Okay, no, I think you knew it. They did a song, I think it's called Baby Blue Eyes. They did a song called Baby Blue Eyes. I only know about Badfinger because Phil Keaggy was a huge fan of Badfinger and the Beatles. But yeah, it was called No Matter What by Badfinger. Okay, where are we? I was watching I think it was an old Seinfeld, and I don't even remember exactly what the plot was of the Seinfeld. Well, they had no plot, right? It was just people sitting around doing nothing. It was not their plot. But there was this one where I think it's Kramer. He's like breaking up with a girlfriend or something. And so he's like, he's tired of her. He breaks up with her. And then for some reason, he's like, no, I love you. I want you back. And so I was just thinking about how sometimes that happens. It's like things go wrong. We fall in love, and then things go wrong. And then it's like, then when they're gone, it's like, oh no, I need them back. It's the end of the world. And so I thought I would do a song kind of in the order of how that works. Okay. So here we go. This is a song from 1964 by The Searchers. I kind of forgot how it goes. That's how it goes. I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold-capped tooth. She got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love, love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. All right, that's from 1964, Love Potion number 9. So that's what happens is you're in love, and then something else begins to happen. So maybe that's what led to this next song by a guy named Joe Jones. Okay, I'm not even sure what year this is at. You can watch it later. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just talk too much. You talk about people that you don't know. You talk about people wherever you go. You just talk too much. Talk about people that you've never seen. You talk about people you can make me scream. You just talk too much. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just talk too much. Talk too much. Now there's another song that almost has the same title. You talk too much, yeah, you talk too much. Hey, you over there, I know about your kind. You're like the independent network news on Channel 9. Everywhere you go, no matter where you're at, you talk about this and you talk about that. When the cat got your tongue, you took it right back. Your mouth is so big, one bite could kill a Big Mac. You talk too much. Yeah, you talk too much. Homeboy, you never shut up. You talk too much. You talk about people you don't even know. You talk about places you never go. You talk about your girl from head to toe. I said your mouth's moving fast, but your brain's moving slow. too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. Homeboy, you never shut up. Okay, I'm at the end of my Run DMC rapping. That was by Run DMC, and one of those, I wouldn't call that one of those uplifting songs. It's probably not. But then you know what happens. So then you say something mean, and they drop you like a bad habit, and they go on their way, and then you're singing this song. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. It ended when you said goodbye. It ended when you said goodbye. Okay, that was a song called The End of the World. And quite a few different artists did End of the World. I think it might have been written by someone named Skeeter Davis. But Herman's Hermits did that song, and quite a few others. So you'll like the Independent Network News on Channel 9. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a song from church, but before that, I'm going to do a song that I just love. I love this song. And I'm going to do a poor man's version of it. Okay? Might be in the same vein, the same theme as the songs I just sang about, okay? Are we really happy here in this lonely game we play? Looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway, lost in a masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your smile. No matter how hard I try to understand the reasons that we carry on this way. We're lost in a masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We try to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your smile. No matter how hard I try to understand the reasons that we carry on this way. We're lost in a masquerade, lost in a masquerade, lost in a masquerade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. George Benson, Masquerade. I think the Carpenters did that song too, I believe. I believe so. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass, whatever comes before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. You're rich in love and you're slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. For all your goodness, I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship his holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Worship your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come, still my soul will sing your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship his holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. I worship your holy name. I worship your holy name. Worship your holy name. As morning dawns and evening fades, you inspire songs of praise that rise from earth to touch your heart and glorify your name. Your name is a strong and mighty tower. Your name is a shelter like no other. Your name, let the nations sing it louder, 'cause nothing has the power to save but your name. Your name. Jesus, in your name we pray. Come and fill our hearts today. Lord, give us strength to live for you and glorify your name. Your name is a strong and mighty tower. Your name is a shelter like no other. Your name, let the nations sing it louder, 'cause nothing has the power to save but your name. Your name.
is a strong and mighty tower. Your name is a shelter like no other. Your name, let the nations sing it louder, 'cause nothing has the power to save. Your name is a strong and mighty tower. Your name is a shelter like no other. Your name, let the nations sing it louder, 'cause nothing has the power to save but your name, your name. Give us strength for another day.
Jehovah Jireh, the great provider. Abba, Jehovah, Nakuma, Messiah. Okay, I'm going to do, if you don't mind, if you'll indulge me, I'm going to do a more obscure Jim Croce song. I'm walking back to Georgia, and I hope she will take me back. Nothing in my pockets, all I own is upon my back. She's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down with that hard-loving Georgia girl. I'm walking back to Georgia. She's the only one who knows how it feels when you lose a dream, how it feels when you dream alone. She's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. If she's still around, I'm gonna settle down with that hard-loving Georgia girl. Georgia, can you hear me calling? I'll be home in just a while. If I had to, I'd be crawling just to share another morning smile. You're the girl who said you loved me on that hot, dusty long ago. If you're still around, I'm gonna settle down with that hard-loving Georgia girl. I'm walking back to Georgia, and I hope she will take me back. Nothing in my pockets, all I own is upon my back. She's the girl who said she loved me on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down with that hard-loving Georgia girl. Jim Croce called Walking Back to Georgia. Georgia's been in the news quite a bit lately, but I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay. I'm just running through songs here. I don't have a lot to say, really. I usually say too much, but I'm going to look up here. Okay, Morrow Oficial, I see you. Haven't seen Morrow in so many years. Have quite a history with Morrow. Been backpacking together quite a few times. The one thing I remember about Morrow is once we were camping, we were backpacking and we're out sleeping, and the place where we backpack at, when you wake up in the morning, there's little spider webs all over the place. These little spiders, you never see them. You see them over your shoes, these little spider webs. Never really saw the spiders, but they're really small. And if I recall correctly, when Morrow woke up, he had a spider web over the socket of his eye. Does that like freak you out just to think about? But we all laughed at the time. But he had a spider web over the socket of his eye. It was crazy. Okay. Isn't that great that I remember you about that? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Operator, oh, won't you help me make this call? I can read the message.
I don't have the words and everything with me, sorry. But I know it's in the key of G.
Operator, oh, would you help me make this call? I can't see the number that you just gave me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? But let's forget all that.
No, if I get started, I'm going to get to a point where I can't do it. So sorry about that. But Morrow, I do want to take you up, by the way, at some point on I think you had an offer about some software plugins, musical plugins. That's just between me and Morrow. We know about that. All right, let's touch base. All right, here's a song from 1966. Never done this song before, so I might mess it up.
Girl, you thought you found the answer on that magic carpet ride last night. But when you wake up in the morning, the world still gets you uptight. Well, there's nothing that you ain't tried to fill the emptiness inside. Come back down, girl, you ain't feeling right. Don't it seem like kicks just keep getting harder to find? All your kicks ain't bringing you peace of mind. Before you find out it's too late, girl, you better get straight. No, but not with kicks, girl. Where you think you're gonna find yourself a little piece of paradise, but it ain't happened yet, so girl, you better think twice. Don't you see, no matter what you do, you'll never run away from you. If you keep on running, you'll have to pay the price. Don't it seem like kicks just keep getting harder to find? All your kicks ain't bringing you peace of mind. Before you find out it's too late, girl, you better get straight. No, you don't need kicks. Face to face the world each day. That road goes nowhere. I'm gonna help you find yourself another way. Kicks just keep getting harder to find. All your kicks ain't bringing you peace of mind. Before you find out it's too late, girl, you better get straight. But not with kicks, girl.
That was called Kicks by Paul Revere and the Raiders. And, it's funny, when you look back on some of these songs from the 60s, right? It's kind of like with the Beatles, Paul McCartney and John Lennon. A lot of times people, well, first of all, they always made people adversaries, right? So like they would say, oh, the Beatles are too cute and poppy. Oh, the Rolling Stones, yeah, they're hard, they're great, right? And then they would like, oh, Paul McCartney, he writes all the poppy love songs. Oh, John Lennon, he's a real rock and roller. And so you always kind of split bands up into like the hard rockers versus the, the bubblegum type songs. And it's funny because this song, Kicks by Paul Revere and the Raiders, to me, it's like, it has such a cool riff in it. It uses a 12-string electric, and it does this thing. It's like... So it's got this cool... And the bass just goes... So it's got a really cool bit. Don't listen to my bass playing, but it's got a really cool bass. But anyway, I said all that to say they have this really cool song, but they're called Paul Revere and the Raiders, and they're wearing like these, I don't know, these uniforms from like the American Revolution, like what you'd see in Hamilton. They're like wearing these suits. And so I don't know, that was their getup. It's kind of like, Kiss had their getup, and ZZ Top had their getup, and I guess Paul Revere and the Raiders, they had their getup too. So, I mean, the Beatles did, but they wore suits, but they would wear different suits, right? It wasn't the same thing. So, but these guys always wore the same little uniforms. Paul Revere and the Raiders. Okay. I'm thinking of trying something that's hard for me to do. I always save the hard ones for last, and then I'm always afraid, this is the last thing people are going to remember is how I messed up these songs. Okay. But I want to do a song in the key of E minor. This is an E minor. Okay, as opposed to an E. E minor, sad. E heavy, sad. E minor, sad. They always say that minor chords are sad. D, happy. D minor, sad. Okay, so that last song had an E minor. So here's an E minor, and this is around this. I think this is around the same year as Paul Revere and the Raiders, but I'm not sure. I didn't look it up. You might want to look it up. Okay, how's it go? Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, persuasions, clutter your mind. Incense and peppermints, color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, nothing to lose. Incense and peppermints, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, girl. Look at yourself. Yeah, girl. Divide this cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, least it can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. A yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Nothing to learn, nothing to lose. Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, persuasions, clutter your mind. Incense and peppermints, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, nothing to lose. That's a strange sounding song. It's called Incense and Peppermints, and it's by Strawberry Alarm Clock. But it has a keyboard in it. Was the kind of keyboard that the Doors would use, like in Light My Fire. There's this weird keyboard organ sound, but it's pretty cool. I heard that song when I was. There's this little Spotify station that I listen to, and it's called. What is it called? It's like going back in time or something. Time Capsule. It's called Time Capsule. And I listened to it, and it just has random songs coming up through the 60s and the 70s and a couple 80s. And that song came up, and so I thought, I'm going to try that. And I did. Okay. I have 2 songs left. I think we should be getting close. Oh, wow, we're after 7 o'clock. Oh. Should I do both or just one? First person to say something's there. I'll say whatever. I'll do whatever they say. 2 or 1? I'm waiting. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody left. Okay, I'm by myself. Oh, great. Thanks, Trish. Okay, Trish Ward said I should do both. Okay, one of my all-time favorite songs I'm going to do. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. I'll dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving
jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Like a foolish dreamer trying to build a highway to the sky, all my hopes would come tumbling down, and I never knew just why. Until today, when you pulled away the clouds that hung like curtains on my eyes. Well, I've been blind all these wasted years, and I thought I was so wise. Then you took me by surprise, like waking up from the longest dream. How real it seemed, until your love broke through. I've been lost in a fantasy that blinded me, until your love broke through. All my life I've been searching for that crazy missing part, and with one touch you just rolled away the stone that held my heart. And now I see that the answer was as easy as just asking you in. And I am so sure I could never doubt your gentle touch again. It's like the power of the wind, like waking up from the longest dream. How real it seemed, until your love broke through. I've been lost in a fantasy that blinded me, until your love broke through. Until your love broke through. Until your love broke through.
That song was by Keith Green, called Your Love Broke Through. And yes, we thank you, God, for the way that your love does break through, in the same way that the stone was rolled away and released you. May the stone of our hearts roll away and release those things inside that you have planned for us, those good and perfect things. Pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks so much for bearing with me. My kids were actually in their rooms right now, probably with their AirPods on, so they couldn't hear me. And they made no noise at all. It's amazing. All right. But they probably messed up the Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go talk to them about that. All right. Thanks so much. I will see you soon. I'm going to have some news about the future of fill in the blank, okay? But we'll give you that news later on. Okay. Thanks so much. Good night.